Let's catch up on what's been happening in western North Carolina and recovery from Hurricane Helene. It's been 7 months since Helene hit, and in that time, there's been a ton of back and forth over what's happening in western Carolina and who's doing what. For a long time, it felt really difficult to get basic, accurate information over what was happening in material terms, but the reporting has gotten a lot better, and there's something really handy here to show you. One of the first things that Governor Josh Stein did in office was appoint a special task force focused solely on Helene relief. It's called GROW NC. One of the first things they did was launch a comprehensive dashboard. It's updated weekly by disaster personnel in Western North Carolina. There's really a ton of good information in here. For example, about 5,400 households are receiving temporary housing assistance today, and the big majority of that is in rental assistance. And that means that people receiving dollars directly from the government to rent a place because they were displaced from their house. FEMA has been housing thousands of people for a month in hotels, but that number has dropped a whole lot because most of those people have now moved out to rental housing or gone back home. Debris removal has been going on pretty much since the storm hit, and they've now moved millions of cubic yards. Most public roads, 1,100, have been cleared and repaired now, but about 138 still remain closed. 92% of public drinking water systems are now fully operational. By the way, the people physically doing this work are a combination of county, state, and federal agencies. Each one has different capabilities and equipment and skills and jurisdictions, so they kind of have to divide and conquer. Over 11,000 households reported private bridge and road damage, and 61% of those have now been awarded funding for repairs. The Western North Carolina Small Business Initiative has awarded over 1,800 grants, more than $47 million, to small businesses that might not have survived a big hit to their revenue. Low interest recovery loans are also available to small businesses, and they've already awarded more than 700. There's this big mix of federal and state funds going to different agencies all at once. There's road construction and public safety and housing and food assistance and emergency response and a dozen other things. All that stuff takes an enormous amount of money, and the full amount is just more than the state of North Carolina or any state can shoulder alone, so some of it will have to come from the federal government. But the Trump administration has announced that they're already winding down support for Western North Carolina, and that's going to make recovery harder and longer. The work of recovery from Helene is nowhere near done. It is going to take years of hard work and investment, but a huge amount of work has gone into recovery efforts and enormous progress has been made. The people of our mountains should be proud of.